All right, let's kick this off. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a whole lot of Secret Lairs to open tonight. I have, well, here, I won't leave you hanging here. I have way more than that, several other bags full of them. And so we are just going to go through here, see what sort of, let's kick this off. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, some feedback here. A whole lot of Secret Lairs to open tonight. Getting some feedback. All right. That should work better. Sorry about that. Okay. So, I guess let's go ahead and get started because we have many of these to open, and it is going to take a bit to do. All right. Well, let's just start with this one right here because I like Chris Ron. I think he does amazing art for Magic the Gathering. And it's been a couple years since this one came out, and I don't even remember what the Secret Lair is. So let's just go ahead and open it up and see what it was. All right, so we have an Eldrazi in there. I don't know if that's the secret card or not. Did he do the art? Oh, he did do the art on that. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so art by the myth, the man, the legend right there. We can crack this open so we can see all of them. I guess look at this real quick. Thank you for being a part of the Secret Lair. There you go. Thank you. All right. We'll open these up, take a gander. So he does my favorite rendition of Black Lotus. And these ones aren't too bad either. Kozilek the Great Distortion. Got a Primeval Titan. Platinum Angel. Hunt's Master of the Fells. Double-sided one, and one that's in a slightly different sketch style. All right. Nice. I guess this one didn't come with any special cards. I'm gonna need to find some room for these. Okay, what do we got here? We have a special guest Kellogg's Loops. I don't know, sounds like I don't know if this is like an art group or if it's a specific artist. We got big thank yous coming at us. And that's it. Right. Okay, so this is maybe a collage-y style of art. It's nice though. Kind of almost reminds me of Wilds of Eldraine art style in a way. Kind of whimsical. These are all borderless by the looks of it, and Opaline Sliver. Maybe that's the one that's, oh, maybe that's how they do it in these ones. Okay. So one of the cards amongst them is sort of the extra card. So these were the four Kellogg's cards. And then this is, I guess, the special card. So maybe in that first pack, here, I'll set the special one there. So in that first pack, Was Kozilek? No, Kozilek was a Chris Moran card. So this one didn't have any special cards. I don't know. If one of you knows, feel free to add it to the chat. Let me turn on the chat because I don't think I even have it on in case people are saying hello. All right. So special card, I'll set it right here. And we will go, we'll go next. We'll go to the foil version of Chris Ron. All right, looks like a little notebook. Thanks for being a part of Secret Lair. Cool, kind of neat that each of these has like its own little thank you card in it. We got the foil, Great Distortion. I mean, these look like they'll just be identical. Let's see. Maybe there'll be a surprise card in here. Maybe not. So yeah, foil, foil, foil. Okay, so as on the box. Okay, let's see. Volkan Baga. I assume that is a person from somewhere over the pond, perhaps, originally. We have a thank you for being a part of Secret Lair. Lovely. All right, we have an Elspeth Planeswalker. And so this is looking like a pretty standard Magic style. I can bring it closer so you can see it. Definitely seems like it's on point for the general MTG style. Berserk, Vendurin Enchantress, and a sketch version. Okay. Oops, sorry. My little layout is a little cramped here, so sometimes I bump the camera. All right, let's see. I guess we already opened that one, but let's see if any of the foils really pop. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, there may be a limited number of thank you designs that they've used. All right. I may not bother opening these because I think we know what they look like. Right. Okay, La Via Prima. Let's take a look. Okay, maybe we're not out of different flavors of thank you cards yet. But we have a Chroma, Angel of Wrath. It is shocking to me sometimes how strong a tiny, tiny, thin little piece of plastic can be. All right. Chroma, Angel of Wrath. Bring it closer. Micaeus the Unhallowed. Glissa Sunseeker. Olivia, Mobilize for War. And a sketch version of that same card. Again, this artist. Maybe a little different, but definitely fits into the overall MTG style. It doesn't buck the normal trends. It's like NPR voice, right? They sort of fit. All right. And we opened these ones already, so I think we know what those look like. Just knocked over a big old pile of cards up here. Let's see. Olivia, we just opened. So let's go ahead and get her second one out of the way. Angel of Wrath. Very nice. Maybe it's only some of these ones that come with cards. I guess I don't know how they chose which ones come with extra special cards, which ones don't. If you know in the audience, oh hey, how's it going? The York W, yo to you. If you know anything about how they choose which of these have secret cards, let me know. All right, we're opening up Rule the Room. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And oh geez, York says it is random. That's entirely possible. I mean, I guess if that's the case, maybe I should open up these other ones. If it's random. It seems like some of them have it in every single box, because I think the most recent drops, I feel like everybody was showing off their innkeeper. So some I do believe always have a special card, and others maybe they are random. I want to say the Dominaria ones also were like guaranteed to have a kind of a special card. All right. Brimaz, King of Oreskos. Kind of a cool card. Looks nice in foil. Arcanus, the Omnipotent. Draw 3 cards. Queen Marchesa. Savra, Queen of the Golgari. And we got an Opaline Sliver. I think we are, well, yeah, we have an identical one up there. So, sliver collecting, I guess. I think I have a complete sliver collection already, actually, that I acquired a couple years ago. Found a nice little shop that had a complete set of slivers that were just sitting in a case, and I got them for a steal of a deal. So that is one way to do it. Looks like we maybe got York says if you get one, it'll be separate from the cards you ordered. Okay. Separate from the cards I ordered. I shall look on. Okay, so this was, what was this? Tokyo Lands, right? Yeah, Tokyo Lands. Okay, so this is a reflavoring that came out around the time of Neon Dynasty, I believe, and with like modern day full art. Okay, looks like a nice little seaside fishing deal. That one's a little bit weirder. I don't think there's anything in Tokyo that looks quite like that. Got Mount Fuji. Got some shrines. And we have a random forest with giant Venus flytraps. All right, so some of these came in. It's odd, sort of a weird selection. 2, what I presume is, or no, this is a mountain. Okay. I guess I have an extra forest. Maybe this is an extra card. One of each. the boat island is sweet. It's nice looking. Um, almost has a kind of a bit of a look of like a children's storybook. Um, yeah. Okay. Foil edition. Why not? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that looks pretty sick. That is a very interesting. Um, the foiling on this looks spectacular. I can't tell if it's showing up right on the camera, but it is cool. It's like a so is that an etch foil? Might be an etch foil, but it's got like 2 layers of foil. I don't know if you can tell that on like the crosswalk. It's like a different deal. It's nice looking. And then it's got this like I don't know, almost like sandblasted look. Looking extra awesome. They definitely pop in a different way. Except for that one. That one more or less looks the same. And this must be maybe like an extra. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let me make some room here. Those are open. All right. Sorry, floor. Rule the room. That one we already opened the foil. Yeah, it's not the same as some of the other raised foils though. The raised foils tend to be like a gold foil, right? Like in Streets of New Capenna, and in what is the other one? There was a recent one, like one of the more recent sets. Not was it Duskmorn? Duskmorn or the one before had some sort of gold treatment on some of them. Come on. I promise I'm a full-grown adult that can rip a 3 thou piece of plastic. Okay. So same cards, just unfoiled. Oh, different sliver this time. Diffusion sliver. Yeah, and I seem to recall that slivers were a common add-in to some of these. Yes, Bloomborough. That's right. Thank you, York. That's right, because I pulled a race foil hazel, which was kind of nice. All right. Well, maybe we'll just start knocking down some of these ones, and then I'll replace them all. So this is Showcase Neon Dynasty Neon Ink Foil Edition. Thank you for being a part of Secret Lair. And we have a slightly different packaging. This little box, made in Japan. Comes with a sturdy little box on the inside. Secret Lair. And there we go. Oh, these ones are glued down. Oh, I see. There we go. There's the secret card in here. So this is a tempered sliver. This one looks like it may have gotten mangled a little bit. Let's take that out and get a closer look at it. I guess it didn't get the edge of the card. Definitely look at that pringling though. Oof. Pop a Pringle, man. Okay. Yeah, full art. full art foil sliver, which I don't know if when uh, York slivers were not out originally when there were full art cards, correct? I feel like they first came out like, you know, late late 90s. So pretty sure there was not full art cards at that time. So these are sort of new, I believe. Um, at least officially. There might be proxies or something that you can get, but um, okay, let's check these out. Ghostly Prison. So these are different than the really valuable the really valuable neon ones. These are not it's not an overlay layer. This is actually like that's like on the art. So yeah, at least I don't think it's an overlay layer. Um, I don't have. Let me see if I can look at that a little bit closer. Yeah, it I can't feel it, so I don't think it's like the cards that you could pull from the packs. Yeah, York says slivers are old. Even the latest iteration are pre full arts. Yep, I agree with you. Yeah, I don't know that these are the same as what you could pull from the packs, the ones that were going for like over a grand. I think these are sort of like a knockoff version. But here is a Boseiju. Good card. Hall of the Bandit Lord. I don't know if that is that might actually be a UV reactive ink. Here, bear with me a second. Let me go run grab a black light. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Took me a second to find the light, and then the duties of fatherhood called. Got some little kiddos stuck at home with some high fevers, so medicine was needed. All right, let's take a look at these. They do fluoresce. I don't know if you can, it's hard to see on here, but they do sort of fluoresce a little bit, which I guess is kind of cool. The other cards don't, but those ones do. So there you go. If you were happen to be wondering if that was the case, it is. They do kind of do something cool. All right. Maybe I'll use this guy for a nice little holder for cards. All right. So that was the end of that. That was that one. So that was okay. So these are slightly different. This looks like it's from the same time period, from Kamigawa, the manga cards. All right. Okay. Thank you for being a part of Secret Lair. Kamigawa the manga. Okay, let's see. We got an idyllic tutor in here, and I do feel a card on the back. I'm gonna make you wait for it though. Let's take a closer look at these first. Okay, kind of a weird mashup of manga with slightly, I guess, maybe older manga style, like non-modern manga style. Right, let's see. So we have an idyllic tutor. Kind of have a dude doing a little like, what do they call that? Wuxia. Doing a little crouching tiger, hidden dragon kind of a deal. Swords to plowshares. Solve the equation. What's the guy's name? Ginataxius or something like that. Praetor's Grasp. That looks like, I can't quite make out. Is that Tamio? Yeah, Tamio. Veil of Summer. Okay. And what do we got? Some more slivers. We have Horned Sliver in this one. All sliver creatures have trample. Not bad. Let's see here if I can get this open. Good lord. All right. Yeah, look at that. Horned Sliver, full art. Not full art, borderless. Looks pretty nice in a foil. Okay. Well, maybe I'll put this amongst the foil collection up here, which I will need to find a new home for shortly because the box is going to be next. Okay, Pride Across the Multiverse Foil Edition. I was pretty pumped for this one because they had I think this is the one that had Mana Confluence, and it was like a cool art for it. I thought that was cool, and you know, why not have Pride Across the Multiverse? Nice shiny foil box. That looks cool. here so you can see it. And what do we have? Pull this off here. Oh, this feels thicker than the other packs I just opened, so this must be like, I don't know, 10 cards or something. Can you see a triumphant reckoning on the top here? And hold on 1 minute. All right, back at it. My little Minnie the game engineer is just having some bad fever dreams and needed some snuggles. So, what's a game engineer to do? But back to it, Triumphant Reckoning. That looks cool. Savor the moment. Somebody's getting a little married. We have an Alesha who smiles at death. Got a Bearscape. A Collective Voyage. Heartbeat of Spring. Soul Ring. And there it is. Mana Confluence. Looks very nice.
I'm having a bad dream.
All right. I will let you look at that for just a minute. And I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, let's see. So we left off with Mana Confluence, which that is a total banging art. Good job to, uh, what does that say? Is that Jabari Weathers? Yeah. Huge fan. Love it when they get all the colors in. Um, I feel like this was a big tease with that purple one there on the right. If you're familiar with the kind of the apocryphal story of there being a purple color added to the magic mana layout. There never actually was, but there was sort of rumors that it might happen. Okay, and then there is a card in here. Just one card, it looks like. Watley, maybe? Don't exactly know how to pronounce that, but the Sun's Heart. Okay, so flips the toughness and power. All right. So that is a pretty looking set. This might be one that arguably looks better in. It may actually look better in just regular. Sometimes the foils wash out. They wash out what what you can see of the color a little bit. So let's take a look at the regulars here, and we'll see same card. So that must be a fixed extra card. And if we open these up, let's me pull it off here. We have, let me take this out so I don't forget about it. So that is, I think is actually the identical card. So these are both in a foil, I think. Yeah, both foils. And then the cards themselves. Cards themselves are a little bit clearer without the foiling. I think I like them quite a bit more. Yeah, they definitely pop a bit more. That one has a lot of detail. Kind of got to get up close to see it. And Mana Confluence. Yeah, that's a cool card. All right. Up next, we have a Secret Lair Fortnite Landmarks Locations. Okay, let's see here. Light blue metallic lettering, and the actual cards are, at least so far, look like lands from Fortnite. So we have a basic plains that is over in the farm area of Fortnite. Fortnite is the big battleground game from Epic, competing with, I believe the original one that came out was actually PUBG, and Fortnite sort of copycatted on and became more popular for a period of time. Yeah, it sort of like ebbs and wanes, I think, depending on the season. But we do have a plains, the island. I don't remember what that one's called. I don't play Fortnite that much. but I've played it a couple times. Yeah, I don't know, pretty good as far as basic lands go. And what do we got here? The Spire, a version of Command Tower. I assume that is possibly also Fortnite related. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. No, they started adding a bunch of wacky stuff in the later seasons of Fortnite that I didn't really follow. So very well could be something that popped up in the world. Okay, these are going to be the same cards. Victory Royale, that one says. And let's see. I assume these. Oh, interesting. It's actually a different set of cards. Which is this one? Oh, landmarks and locations. This is maybe the functional cards instead of the lands. Okay, Shrinking Storm, of course, the premise behind the Fortnite game where it shrinks over time. And this is of Wrath of God. We got a dance battle with some skins. We got llamas. We have a Grim Tutor. Crack the Vault. Triumph of the Hordes. Battle Royale. We got a Battle Bus. It's where you enter the game. And the Cube. Cube must be something newer. Not familiar with that. I don't know. I didn't have high expectations for this, so I guess it's cool. Boogie Bomb. Pyrite Spell Run Bomb. Okay. Cool. These I think are obviously not just random secret ones. These are very much related to the set. All right. On to the next batch. Let me clear a little bit of space. Okay. Right. Wasn't lying to you guys. There are a lot of secret layers to open. Might have to move our sliver horde here. I'll just go put these over here. Bloop. Maybe open up this guy. We have a Yuko Shimizu. Which I assume is, of course, going to be a actual artist. And what do we have? Corey Dust Drinker. Okay, so sort of almost like a Japanese watercolor type of vibe to it. Corey Dust Drinker. Kira Great Glass Spinner. Eidolon of the Great Revel. Elvish Spirit Guide. Oh, that one looks nice with the way they did the foiling on it. They actually they all look pretty nice in foil. On to sort of the special card. Got another Tempered Sliver. Okay. So clearly the stuff from Kamigawa was all about slivers. Special guest. I guess why not? Looks this. Oh, this one's different though. Persistent Petitioners. Okay. Interesting. I'll call that maybe the first really unique one. And then these are the, of course, just the cards from that set. I'd have to look that up if that one's worth anything, but I'll guess the fact that it didn't come with all of them, that it's unique. We got more manga cards here. The foil versions of them. See if these look a little nicer. Right. Sometimes the camera tries to autofocus. Okay, those are the idyllic tutor ones. Won't open those at the moment. We got a brood sliver in that one. Looks very nice. Almost has a little 3D effect going on there. All right. And we are on to Secret Lair Street Fighter. Here comes a new challenger. Street Fighter. This was, you know, one of those that is sort of a weird combo with Magic, since it's a very different theme. I guess probably not too much more different than Fortnite, but I don't know if I'm a huge proponent of mixing the genres as much as they have with some of this. Gonna have to like start carrying a razor blade here to open these packs. Okay, we got E Honda laying out the 100-hand slap. Ryu, the World Warrior, with a Hadouken. Ken, the Burning Brawler, the Sho Ryuken. Blanca with his Shock. Chun-Li with the Lightning Kick. Dalsim, Stretchy Arms. Guile with a Sonic Boom. And Zangief with the Spinning Pile Driver. Brings back memories. All right, and we got a Hadouken in the form of a reskinned Lightning Bolt. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. Introducing Kaido Shizuki. in foil. Okay. We have what looks like a Kato. I don't know if that's just coincidence that this Kato Shizuki, unless this entire set is about character Kato. I guess I didn't know that was his last name, if that was the case. What do we have? Brain Freeze. Mill 3 cards. Storm. Bribery. Snap. Unmask. And Shadow of Doubt. Okay, so maybe these are just all about this dude. And we have another Horned Sliver. I think that's one that we've pulled before. Okay, we have Shades Not Included. Okay, this was that, yeah, I bought this one because I dug the 80s vibe. The 80s strangely VR vibe. So we have planes. We got that cool wireframe render island, swamp, mountain, forest. Those are some pretty nice looking cards in my opinion. And what do we have here? A Ward Sliver. Okay. Open these up and see if we get a unique card. We know what those are already. So let's just take a look. Two-headed sliver. So that's a new sliver. Foil version of no Shades Not Included. I gotta say, I think it looks cooler in the foil version. Not that it looks bad in the non-foil. It just looks more, it's got more of that vibe in foil. And what do we got? Tempered Sliver. Okay, Street Fighter foil. And they look just fine in foil. And what do we have? We got foil Hadouken. So that must be maybe fixed, or I don't know if it's like a 1 in 10, 1 in 20 kind of thing. It's entirely possible. How many did I open before I saw this Persistent Petitioners? Probably opened 20 of them, so 1 in 20 sounds about right. Sounds like a decent way to choose, put in some sort of rare card. All right, hold on just a minute, folks. So these were, what were these? That was not that one. Pictures of the Floating World. So these look quite pretty. They're Japanese cards. Beautiful pagoda there. Over a little closer, you can see it up close. Got a little shrine on top of a giant turtle. Some creepy trees. Lovely little volcano, I guess mountain. And that looks like a forest land. Very pretty art style. Let's flip this over. See what we got. Ward Sliver. Seen a couple of those, so no shocking out there. Okay. And here is the old foil version of that one. Just gotta throw these to the wind. And there is our regular one. And same word foil. I want to say in some of these earlier ones that came in boxes, it was like a one in a certain number would get a special card, whereas in the newer sets, I feel like there's a special card, but it's a very very special card. Right. So this was the little walker. So they kind of have a, what do they call it? That particular style of manga or anime with the little kind of cartoonish heads. Tamio, Ajani, Angraf, Ashiok, and cute little Soren. I think they have 3 of these. They have little walkers, littler walkers, and I think they also now have little list walkers. So, okay, we got another persistent petitioners there. That's just in case you didn't see it the first time around. And another one right here, little walkers. This is the non version. Okay, so we know what we're getting there. What do we have here? Tempered Sliver. So my mini little the game engineer is creeping on me again. So I'm gonna take a quick break and check out what she needs. I'll be right back. All right, all right. Okay, so we have more. We have a lot more. Over. Here's one I kind of already opened a while back. This was the one from Mischief. That's sort of like an art conglomerate. Oh, I must have put it somewhere else. This one had a peel off sticker. I think I did a video on it a while back. Would have been a couple of years ago, I guess. Because when did this come out? Yeah, 2021. So would have been about 3 years ago. Yeah. So let's grab a few more. I have a handful. So here's a big one. Full text. And what's in this mystery small box in a yeah. What are these? Must have been some cards I picked up somewhere. I don't remember the details of this, but let's, I don't know, look at them real quick. Maybe I'll just peruse them in a hurry here and see if there's anything cool. Older cards, 6th edition. Sengir Bats, Frozen Shade, Soul Kiss from Ice Age. Got some stuff from Mirage. This is not Legends, so this must be Chronicles. Chronicles be the Dark, or a reprint of the Dark, so that could also be Chronicles, maybe. Yeah, just a bunch of Gaze of Pain. Okay. Got a Greater Werewolf. This was back when the art was pre-digital days, folks. Let's just say that. People were painting these ones by hand, I think. We got Bog Rats. Yeah, I'm trying to think where I would have gotten these. Might have just from like been from a little mom and pop shop that had some bulk. Oh, look at that, Risque. I think that one has since been banned. Shatter. An Orcish Oriflamme or Oriflamme. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Sounds like it's probably German. Volrath. Trying to see if any of these jump out at me, but Arbok Panther. I don't know that any of these are of any great monetary value, but they have a certain cool art. The art was hit or miss back then. Some was pretty great. Some was left a little something to be desired. But there's still a charm to it. Interesting. I mean, I must have just been going for either cards that I thought looked cool, or maybe I was just trying to get sort of a couple of each. It's entirely possible. Avalanche. newer ones. Oh, here we go. Here's the one from Future Sight. They just brought that back in Mystery Booster 2, the um, at least the frame style. And people are going gaga for it. I don't know, some of those, like a foil Future Sight frame is going for sometimes hundreds of dollars, even for a total bogus card. All with some kind of artificially driven scarcity. Heaven Stronghold, that one's kind of cool. Lose Danforth. What's going over on that side? I don't know if that's a printing error or if it's supposed to look like that. Hmm. Random German card. Yeah, this must be from some little mom and pop shop that has just had a weird motley collection of stuff sitting in bulk. Not often you actually find bulk these days. Most places, a lot of them have put them away because the value of some even not particularly old cards has gone up quite a bit over the years. And so people are, oh, look at that one. Ursat's Gnomes. Oh, they did a reprint of that one, I think, recently. The Baton of Morale. The beatings will continue until morale improves. Lapis Lazuli. Chandor's Ring. These ones might be from like revised. Uh, okay, so we're getting back to some of these are very, very early days of Magic. Volcanic Hammer. Some Kuvus or Kavus. Some Walls. This guy was on the art of a couple editions on the sleeves. Some goats. Nothing wrong with goats. They had, I think they had kind of had some feet. There was some Secret Lair set that had featured goats prominently. Don't know what that was all about. If that was just like Urza's engine. If that was a fad for a brief period of time. Throne of Bone. Ashnod's Battle Gear. Racolite. Obelisk of Undoing. Got Flying Carpet. Aladdin's Lamp. Aladdin's Ring. Jolun Tomb. Dakon Blackblade. Some of these are reprints, so they're not as desirable as the originals. Sassy looking crawworm there. Forgotten Lore. Diamond. Articar Sentinel. We got more goats. Goblin Wizard. Looks like picked out a couple tokens in here. Okay, well, little detour there, folks. Thanks for obliging me. We also have another dozen or two of Secret Lairs to open, so I'll get back to the job. Just a moment. Just forgot about this little set of cards. It was living rent-free in a bag somewhere. Right. And got another bigger one. 30th anniversary countdown kit. But here, let's start with this guy first. Full Text Lands, foil edition. I guess I'm a total noob here. See if I can get this to open. There we go. So some people really like these full text lands. So for those who are unaware, those are lands that do not have they do not have any pictures on them. It is just expanded text describing the picture. And how do I open this box? It seems like it should open, but it's like there is something keeping it shut real good. Maybe I need to cut it. Never seen that before. Okay. This one is a little different. Okay, so there's a kind of hidden card in the bottom of that, but yeah, here we go with the foils. This one is very oddly arranged here. Sort of like this weird protector on it. But yeah, some people go gaga on these ones. I will say they're definitely unique. In practice, I think it probably makes the game a little bit harder to play with there not being any sort of image on it. Actually have to read it versus just glancing and seeing what's on the table. But yeah, look at this. Planes. And they go into great detail explaining how to tap by rotating it 90 degrees. None of this halfway effort at 45, folks. Full 90. No ambiguity. Very nice. And of course, what is the special card in here? Oh, I see. Terramorphic Expanse in full art. I guess that's fitting.
Something.
All right. So yeah, that was a bigger box. That was I think was one of the earlier Secret Lairs. I think they quickly realized, yeah, this is from 2020. They quickly realized that having them be smaller made more sense, so they kind of shrunk them down to this size, and then eventually they shrunk them down to that flat mailer size. Because otherwise they were filling up entire trucks to get these out. Dan Frazier is back, the Allied Signets. So obviously he is still a prominent artist for Magic. He did some of the early signets in what the Ravnica sets, I want to say. The Yeah, I think the Ravnica. Let's see if we can get it off this glue. Some of them use a pretty weak glue. Some of them use a super, super strong glue. But yeah, so this is just a recreation of some of his original signets. Okay, got Azorius, Demir, Gruul, Rakdos, and Celestia. Very nice. Do I need another box? Need another box. Let's see here. And what do we got? Special Arcane Signet. Special Arcane Signet, which I think these ones were also given away in one of the last festival in a box, I believe. So kind of has a little nod to some Power 9 in there. You can see an emerald, a pearl, ruby, jet, and an sapphire. So that's cool. I like that. Right. Let's move on to. I'm gonna bring a couple more over here. Little stack, it looks like. Shockingly, I have not even bought close to all of the Secret Lairs, and like, man, there were a lot of them. There were a lot of them. Right here, let me just move some of these over. Give myself a little more room to work with here. Pick some of these up in a minute. Okay. So we have Warhammer, Age of Sigmar. These came out around the time that Universe Beyond. This is the era of war. This is the Age of Sigmar. Sigmar, of course, being a reboot of Warhammer Classic Fantasy. I think primarily for IP reasons. Warhammer Fantasy was too generic to be copyrighted, I believe, is the apocryphal rumor that I heard. And so they relaunched it with a little more of a unique theme so that they could properly copyright it. Or maybe it was just time for a reboot, who knows. But been going strong for a number of years now. So what do we have here? We have Blind Obedience. It's a pretty nice looking set of art. We have Neve Black Talon. Killing the Chaos Agents. Archeon the Ever Chosen. Maybe Star Drake. Golem Miraz, the Shatterer. Huh? Good art. Those are wins. We have a Wastes card that looks like it has, I guess those are orcs. Yeah, those are orcs. All right, and so this one is going to have the, wait, what was different about that one? I don't know where I just tossed that package. Here we go. Wog. So what is, for those who are not super familiar with Warhammer, orcs are a race that happens to kind of have magic in belief. So they paint their vehicles a certain color because they think they go faster, and that actually makes them faster. We got an orc commando in here, and they're fairly barbaric. Okay, orc commando. Aggravated assault. Makari, the lucky grot. Gazgakol, prophet of the war. And Davolka. Yeah, a lot of their things are barely holding together, sort of in the lore. All right, and we got another waste, but slightly different style. Looks like there's maybe a juggernaut or something in the background. I can't quite tell. Oh, the first one was Age of Sigmar. This one was the Orcs one. So two slightly different flavors there. And this one was 30th anniversary. We'll maybe save that one for a little later. We'll open a couple more of these ones. Okay. The Space Beyond the Stars. Space Beyond the Stars. I don't know if I even know what to expect from this one. Maybe is this an astronomy one? I don't know that I bought the zodiac ones, but maybe I did. I forgot. No, this looks a little more bizarre than that. The zodiac ones were not up my alley in terms of art style. Imprisoned in the Moon, so that's a reference to the Eldrazi. We got Stasis, Prismatic Omen. So I guess these are actually kind of cool. Have like kind of a bit of a tarot vibe to them. And there's a Fury Sliver. These, wherever they made these cards, they did a great job. These are flat as a pancake, not an ounce of Pringle to them. Okay, this one was Weirdest Pets in the Multiverse. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And weird pets. That is indeed a weird pet. Laboratory Maniac. Okay, Stitcher's Supply. All these have some weird little critters in them. Vizier of the Menagerie. Wood Elves. And a Hadron Archive. Okay. Good prints on those cards. Very flat. Yoji Shinkawa. Thank you. Okay, this looks like it may be kind of a mech art style. Phyrexian Metamorph. Tezzeret the Seeker. Skull Clamp. Solemn Simulacrum. And a Telekinetic Sliver. I don't know if it's intended or if it's an issue with the print. They just seem a little, I don't know if you can really tell. Might be a stylistic choice, but it's like slightly out of focus. Like even like if you look here, I don't know if you can tell. You might not pick up the same level of detail, but there's like a slight blur to the whole thing. It's unfortunate. Foil version of those cards. And the foil versions, they have a cool effect to them. They're foiled sort of selectively on the art, it looks like. So that gives it kind of a cool multi-toned foil look. That's neat. I'd say the foils win for that one. All right, Posty. Posty lands. Post Malone, of course, being a relatively famous musician these days, who also loves magic. He bought the One Ring. Thank you. I'm so stoked to share my love for magic with y'all. This is a personal, wild little set that I helped to develop. I hope you enjoy it. You're all mythic to me. Yours truly, Posty. Oh, that's nice. So, I believe this one comes with a set where he is son of Yagma. So we have pretty nice looking planes with happy little butterfly on it. A little island. Oh, it's old school island. Old school swamp. Mr. Vestpost. Okay, so he likes Liliana. You are loved. And a fabled passage. Very nice. Who could not love Posty? He's a fun guy. If you've never watched his videos, he plays. I think he's played on Command Zone a number of times, sort of like a regular guest. Yeah, beautiful cards. Oh, these ones came in Japanese. Interesting. I didn't know I bought them in Japanese. But whatevs. Might actually need to double check on that one. Maybe that's just how they come. But if not, they may have collated that wrong if there is an English foil set. Okay, oh, this one's a little different. Comes in a paper pack. This was, what's that? Junji Ito. That is a very good looking foil. I don't know if you guys can make that out, but it pops. It's also in a language I can completely not read, so I have no idea what it says. But it's beautifully intricate art. And there's actually something a little, it's got like a weird, I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a sheen way beyond what is normal for a magic card. It's like it's got a plastic layer on top. And then we have a basal sliver. These I actually kind of like. I like the paper ones. I think they're actually hard, in my opinion. They'd be great for like tamper resistance because I don't think you can put them together as easily. Like when you rip them, they will for sure rip. Post Malone Backstage Pass. This one's a little different, I think. Yeah, here's the ones with him in it. So Post, Son of Rich. So that is a play on Crick, son of Yagma. Yeah. I think they even changed the art a tiny bit so you can see him. It looks like he's holding a mic. Post Citadel. Post Sigil. Jet Medallion. And Posty the Chanter. Very nice. Junji Ito in non-foil. Okay, Carrion Feeder, Doomsday, Plague Crafter, and Thoughtseize were the ones, and then we got a Necrotic Sliver in this one. So that is a few more down, and oh, there were 3 of these ones. There's a foil etched version of it as well. Kind of interesting to see what that might look like. So foil etch. So this came in regular, traditional, and foil etch. I honestly don't know if I can tell the difference here. It looks the same to me. It's a Plague Sliver. I don't know if I can tell the difference between that and these. I guess one's Japanese, but they look identical to me, so yeah, maybe the difference is just one was in Japanese, one was not. Don't think I actually, that could be a miscorrelation too, I guess. All right. Moving on over to a couple more of these skinny little guys. Okay, Weirdest Pets in the Multiverse. I feel like that's maybe a second one. We saw the other one earlier. Yeah, we've seen those ones. What do we have? Totally Spaced Out in Galaxy foil. Okay. Must have come out maybe with Infinity then. Let's see if we can make out this Galaxy foiling. It's pretty subtle. I could easily miss that if I were cruising through cards quickly. Very easily missed that. That was a weird thing about these Galaxy foils, and maybe to a lesser extent with the confetti foils, is that like you can see it, but you got to hit the right angle. Like if you come in hot and are just like, oh, yep, foil, but turn to the side and you see that, yeah, there's a galaxy on there. Command beacon. Again, you really only see that at the right angle. I mean, it does have a cool effect. That's a cool effect on this card. So you can kind of see through the portal. It's a beautiful Fabled Passage. I like that card a lot. Strip Mine. And a Hibernation Sliver in just regular. I don't think that one has the foiling treatment. No. Beautiful, beautiful set. Some people don't like the unsets because they're, most of the cards aren't actually playable, but um, I am a huge fan of the unsets, and Unfinity was even greater. You had the Shocklands, you had um, just a fun sci-fi theme, trying some new things as well. Post these cards, looking nice. A little bit clearer in the non-foil treatment. Oh. No, maybe I got duplicates of the Junji Ito guy. I think I got a lot of duplicates of it, potentially. I honestly don't remember. I'm going to have to look up in my purchase history if I actually ordered that many. I would find it shocking if I did, but Toxin Silver, so new one there. We pulled, I don't know, 8 or 9 different types of 8 or 9 different types of creatures there, slivers. Post Malone Backstage Pass. Son of Rich. Okay, here's more Japanese ones. If looks could kill. We have not opened up this one yet. Let's see which set this is, or what this is related to. Zami. So maybe this is a set that has all subjects. We got Liliana of the Dark Realms. It's kind of a cool one. Though she's sort of dressed modern-ish. Reflector Mage. Adaptive Automation, and Shadowborn Apostle. A little something for the ladies, I guess. This is the non-foil. Muscle Sliver. All right. Space Beyond the Stars. So this is going to be the, not the foil treatment. Homing sliver. One of the more valuable slivers. At least on the low end. Obviously, it's no sliver queen. But, all right. If you could see off camera, you would see that this is starting to be a mess. Right, let's open up. Already opened up these ones earlier, so I'll put the blood bowl right there. That works. We got a commando. And, I'm looking around and I do not see the most recent set, which I am quite sure that I bought with some of the newest Dungeons and Dragons ones. So I'm going to have to locate those. I may have them on my desk, which I can't see here. Wastes. In the grim, dark future, there is only war. Blind obedience. All right. Yeah, these ones. Pringled something fierce. Along with that one again. Also very pringled. I wish they could get back to the fine art of cards that don't pringle. But apparently that little secret has been lost to history. Bob Bifford. Welcome, fans, to an evening of thrilling sports action. Blood Bowl. I don't know if this is a Warhammer thing. It looks like it is. Somehow related to Warhammer. I see the Games Workshop trademark on those cards. Blood Bowl is some cheeky thing about Warhammer that I don't know much about. We got a touchdown. Reroll. Both down. Throw teammate. Perfect defense. And a spiky ball. And what do we get out of here? We have a waste card with a bunch of knocked out guys and forks and eggs and something that needs more context to be understood. In the back of that, you can see officially licensed product of Warhammer. Okay, winding down here. I'm going to briefly see if I can find those other ones that I must have laying around somewhere. because I just received them a short time ago. Give me just a brief second to kind of take a gander around. Well, folks, I don't know where some of those other ones are. I found a few others. Right. We do have right here. There's the foil. And get a foily boogie bomb. Foil landmarks. Fire. Saturday morning D&D. Finish off Dan Frazier's. This Dan Frazier's enemy signet would be the other signets from Ravnica. Oof. They secured this one in here. No doubt about that. Okay, so we got Boros. And of course, the Impossible Packs. All right, we got Boros. We have Golgari. Is it? Orzhov. And Simic. And they also came with an arcane signet. All right. save Saturday morning D&D, or we have Phyrexian. I wish I could translate that in real time, but I cannot, unfortunately. Let's see what we have in here. Thank you for being a part of Secret Lair. Surprisingly, oh, there is Phyrexian on the side of this box. Oh, excuse me, folks. Yeah, check that out. It looks kind of cool. And we've got what looks to be Elish Norn. I assume these are just all the Phyrexian Praetors. I do recall where I bought this at a tiny little hole in the wall in an even smaller hole in the wall of a town. That I'm sure I was probably about the only person to have walked into that store in ages. Wow, these have quite the glossy finish, if you can see that. Yep, we got all of the Praetors. Shieldred, Jin-Gitaxias, Urbarask, and Vorniclex. Yeah, they have almost like a clear coat like finish over the top. Cool. It's pretty awesome. And what do we have here? We have a swamp in Phyrexian text. Cool. Let's hoping it might be like Traxa or something like that. All right, Saturday morning cartoons. So this is going to harken back to the 70s with a D&D TV show cartoon that was on in the morning, which is, I don't know, still pretty entertaining these days, I think, even. I watched it, I think, last year or the year before. Maybe not up to everybody's taste, but it was good fun. All right. Unbreakable Formation, Whir of Invention, Hero's Downfall, Impact Tremors, Primal Vigor, and Command Sphere. Very nice. And what is it going to be? Is it Uni? It is Uni. I would have been sad if there wasn't the Uni card. Uni, the little unicorn friend. Coming with the save. All right. Little Legends. Okay, so here's some more of those little cartoon planeswalkers. Rhea Dawnbringer, Orvar the Allform, Drana the Last Blood Chief, Lavania, Omnath. Oh, look at that cute little baby Omnath. And Llanowar Visionary. Llanowar Visionary? Double L. I don't know if they're Spanish or not. And we're down to the last one that I can find immediately, which is 30th Anniversary Countdown. Cheers to another 30 years, and let's be honest, you're going to open all of these all at once, okay? This one came with a dice, the only one to my knowledge that has come with a dice. Where did Where did the black light go? I want to see if this glows. It looks like it might glow. I'm looking, I'm looking, and I cannot find it anymore. It's been lost to the ether. I'll have to check it later. All right, so let's see what else we have here. Sparkly top, otherwise nondescript. Oh my. Oh, that's right. Forgot about that. They were like individually wrapped. It was like a card from each year, I think. How will you hang your boosters? Flip has some ideas. Hang them. Okay. Was there one for each year? I think, oh, there was. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, they literally came with the ability to hang packs. Hardcore. So starting in 91, 94, 95, 96, 97, all the way up to when this came out, 2022. Okay, these ones I might have to save for another video. Because I'll maybe have to do a few things with these before I can open them. Sorry to tease here on that one. I forgot about that set. Yeah, so that's exciting. Those have been weighing on my mind for a while. Oh, folks, you know what? Yes, I saw one more. This is from the littler walkers. Ha! Elsbeth. I don't recall if this was the one we opened earlier, or if this is the one in between. Elsbeth, Narset. Yeah, no, I think these are new. Garuk, Sahili, Sarkon, and Scuttling Silver. So there you go. One last little taste of Secret Lair before I wind on down. This video has gotten a bit long. I will open up these ones in another subsequent video. I just need to do a couple things with these ones first. And I'll find that black light, see if that die glows. But yeah, hope you enjoyed seeing some cards get opened. I know I have a few more to open. I'm going to have to locate them amongst the stockpile. So thanks again for joining me if you did, and of course, come back another time. Like and subscribe if you like what you see and want to support my tiny little channel. And of course, I'll be back another time. I'm the Game Engineer. Thanks. We'll see you later.